Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nemeka Onyeka Odere. Happy Sunday, and welcome to the month of September, the 9th month, the month of death. I actually want to share with us this very important message. The only sustainable paths to resetting Nigeria economy and putting it back to the path of stability is for us to totally restructure the whole security architecture of Nigeria, to enhance security, and then to embrace high-tech, scientific, sustainable agro practices across the 8,809 electoral wards in Nigeria. We at SEFAPCOL, the Southeast Farms and Agricultural Processing Company Limited, our focus now is how we can grow and ensure domestic food sustainability and security in the Southeast. And it's just very simple. The model we have adopted is the model we classify as the missions, community, diaspora, private-public partnership arrangement. Across the 1,246 electoral wards in the Southeast of Nigeria is the smallest region in terms of land mass in Nigeria, 2.8 million hectares of land, with a estimated population of about 22 million inhabitants. Of course, Ndibo are over 50 million in population, but most of us are in diaspora. So our wondrous goal is to reactivate the visions of our great statesman, the legendary Dr. Michael Obara, his vision and dream of putting food, affordable food, on the table of every citizen of the old eastern region, which is today part of the southeast and south of Nigeria. And we have started this process. We can't wait for the government, and we decided to go through this private sector route. And that is why we want to encourage us. Now, let me give you a snippet. When we say there is food insecurity in Nigeria, food insecurity is driven by some major factors. Insecurity is one, poor agro practices number two, and then insufficiency in modes of distribution and infrastructure, insufficiency of the infrastructure for product storage and distribution. Somebody in Kauran that produces tomato, produces yam, produces onions. Most of those onions are lost to post-harvest losses, no storage facility, even trucking it through the long distance of there is no rail route. So most of the trucks are rickety trucks. Sometimes a basket of tomato, a basket of onions in a truck takes about 4 or 5 days to get to the nearest market. So by the time it gets to the market, it has decayed. Annually, Nigeria lose over 3.5 trillion naira worth of agro commodities to post-harvest. So that is what is the gap we've come to plug at SEFAPCOL. If every region, if every ward, if every local government area in Nigeria can adopt the practices that we are advocating and practicing, there will be food security in Nigeria, and Nigeria can be able to generate at least $250 to $350 billion worth of agro revenue in terms of exports after meeting 100% sufficiency. If you 95% sufficiency, domestic sufficiency in food production. So the practice we are practicing is very simple. Like now, we have mapped out arrangements to cultivate some of the basic vegetables, the veggie crops like tomato, like pepper, like onions, like potato, like yam, in very scientific environments, both in greenhouses and non-greenhouse settings. But of course, it is going to be in gated environments with industrial boreholes, irrigation kits, to ensure that we have the best practice and ensure that we have security. Since the governors and those in politics are not willing to ensure and enhance security, we've decided to go through the route to protect ourselves and the investments of our stakeholders. So basically what we are doing, if you have your land, it is gated, you have borehole there, please donate it to us. Our own is to go there, grow crop. We are starting the process of training at least 10,000 to 28,000 young agronomists who will man these places, and they are going to be well paid. We pay our agronomists very, very well, and we also ensure that they partake in profit sharing from the clusters they manage in such a way that it will encourage them to know that they are actually going to grow wealth for themselves. So far, we have been able to secure, under the private partnership arrangement, over 50 hectares of land that is secured and gated. In the Okija axis, we have We have over 28 hectares already secured environments. In Dumaya axis, we have over 10 hectares secured. In Okwa West, we have 10 hectares secured. In Arochukwu, we have at least 10 hectares secured. So we are encouraging Ndi Igbo, both at home and diaspora. If you have your gated environment with borehole, donate to us. We will pay you 15% of our profit as for using your facility. And let me give you an example now. Why is it, you know, we are crying, oh, tomato was so expensive. There was a time even a 50 kg, 25 kg of tomato was selling for 150,000 naira a basket. In fact, even when it came down to 60,000 naira, people were clapping. It's not even supposed to be so. With what we have put in place, by November, December, we will sell 25 kg of tomato for 10,000 naira in the southeast. Take my word for it. We are not kidding. We are not joking. That is how far we are going towards ensuring domestic food self-sufficiency. So anybody planning to bring tomatoes from Kaura, Namoda, from Sokoto, from Jos to come to the southeast to come and do shakara, just perish the thoughts. And we are doing it organically. See, basically, the hectares we have now will be able to do at least 200,000 plants of the hybrid, high-yielding organic tomatoes, 200,000 trees of the habanero. Of course, we have massive greenhouses across the southeast where we are doing the bell pepper and also part of the habanero. What is the whole vision? From these 200,000 plants within these 48 hectares of gated environment that we have secured, we will produce at least 1.2 to 1.4 million kg of tomatoes. In the southeast today, the average per capita consumption of tomato is about 12 kg. So basically, to be able to produce enough tomato that will satisfy the domestic market in the southeast, we must be able to produce at least 260 million kg of fresh organic tomatoes. At least it will take care of at least the 5.5 million households in the southeast. But basically what we are going to be producing now, based on the small land bank that we have, secure land bank and facilities we have, will just be about 1.4 million kg, which will satisfy about 22,000 households. So we need more land, so under secured environment, to be able to expand this. And let me tell you, the returns are so sweet. Now remember what I said, we will produce enough tomatoes in such scientific and technology driven manner that we will sell 25 kg basket of tomato in the southeast for between 10,000 to 15,000 naira. So we are going to crash the prices. Even at this price, there is good returns for the investments that we are going to be putting on ground. With, you know, the Eneke the best says, if the hunter learns to shoot without missing, he will learn to fly without perching. We've had our own ugly fair share of experiences when we went to open farmland where we got destroyed by bandits. Now we are not going to allow our investment to be destroyed. So we are pleading with you. You're from the southeast. Even part we are doing some in Ibadan now. We are going to Abeokuta and Kwara. If you have gated environment with borehole, please donate it. We will share with you 15% of our profit. If you also want us to help you set it up, so that you have the funding, you want to do it, we will help you set it up, but you will pay us 20% of your profit for enjoying our technology, for enjoying our skills and our professionalism. And again, we are also embarking on massive training. You're a young graduate, you don't have what you're doing, please go to our website and subscribe and register to be trained. We will train and employ, and we pay well. And also, you're going to partake in the profit sharing of what we are producing. This, what we are trying to do, is a sacrificial. What we are doing now is sacrificial. We are trying as much as possible as part of our service to God and to humanity. Every problem is a well of wealth. Only those that provide solutions, with the solution is the ladder with which we will draw from that way. And that is what we are trying to do. What we are trying to do is to provide solutions to create value for God, for man, and to bring glory to God. So please let us work together. Partner with us. Give us your gated. Remember, the land must be gated with borehole. I don't want you to come and tell me, oh, I have a land in Bakaleke, it is not gated. Please don't waste our time. Go to our, if you want to be trained, and you have somebody that you want to sponsor to be trained, please go to www.usebazaar.africa. www.usebazaar.africa. Go to www.sefapcol.com, www.sefapcol.com. Please Go there, register. We will train you. We will do online training. We will take you to some of our sites so that you can learn the practicals. Our plan is to raise 10,000 to 20,000, 28,000 fully trained, agripreneurs, training them on the technical side, train them on financial management, train them on accounting, train them on how. And again, we are also doing storages. So don't think we are just going on the back of producing tomatoes and veggies without taking care of it. We are going to be doing in every of our centers. We are going to be doing solar storages. We are also going to be doing so that we can convert some of our tomatoes. We'll dry them under a solar natural arrangement that does not lose its nutrients and turn them into powder for export and for distribution within the local market. Join us. Let's create wealth together. SEFAPCOL, empowering nations. Thank you and God bless you and happy Sunday and happy New Month.